Bernie's over, Chief is over, and we're going over Wendy business. The phone rings, bring. Hello. That's my disguise hello, just, hello. If I don't recognize the number, I didn't recognize the number. I was like, okay. And it was Tiffany Haddish. Now look, so Tiffany goes, because last time I talked to her, I was on the phone with a three-way. I didn't lock her number in, so I didn't recognize her number. She didn't recognize mine, but she had my number. So I told her when we were on the three-way a few weeks ago with a third friend of ours, Jason Lee, I said, look, well, Tiffany, when you're in New York, come over. Because she likes to go out and pick up guys and dip it and do it. And, if I have a moment, that sounds like it could be interesting. So she's like, Wendy, I'm in New York. I said, you are? She said, yeah, you want to get together? I want to take you out tonight. I said, okay. I didn't ask her where we were going. I was assuming it was going to be, something with a negligee and, zip it and do it. So I said, okay, well, I'm in a meeting right now with my staff, here at the apartment. She said, I'll be there in 15 minutes. I was like, okay. I gave her the address. She comes over all by herself. Like, all by herself in like a church lady outfit. Like, you see, like, she's in a sensible outfit. Like, are you going to the White House or are we going to dip it and do it? Like, how are we dressing tonight? So that's us. They finished the meeting, in the living room, but she was talking real loud. She's loud, and I can get louder. And we were talking and laughing like two girlfriends. So we went into my bedroom because there's a couch, and I don't like entertaining my bedroom like that. But new life. It's an apartment, not a house. So we're sitting in the couch and that's just a selfie. And you know what's wild? I posted this on Instagram. People are like, what is wrong with Wendy's teeth? They're all growing from look, one overlapped. I had the braces, but I didn't wear the retainer for so long. I'm 55, teeth shift. Anybody over a certain age knows. The teeth shift. I'm not wearing fake teeth. These are my teeth, those are my teeth, and that is my friend. So then, all right, so we're at the house for like 2 hours laughing and yucking. Bernie and Chief leave, it's just me and Tiff. No. I invited Bernie along, and Tiff was fine with it because I was like, Bernie, I don't know what we're doing. So I put on some panty shorts because I was like, no, look, I don't know where we're going, and she's not from New York, but I only have a few more days of summer, so I'm gonna work these shorts out, right? So I put on the panty shorts and knot up my t-shirt and, I guess my fanny pack or whatever I had going on with me. I'm sorry. Bernie, I call you that, like you say hunty, that means serious. Honey, hunty is more serious. So I'm like, Bernie, you're going to come with me and Tiffany, all right? So it's the three of us and then Jason Lee. All right, so the four of us go. I'm like, where are we going, Tiff? Where are we going, Tiff? We pull up to the theater and we're going in to see Wicked. Look. Suzanne, I almost broke Bernie's ribs. Like, okay. Now, I've been on Broadway. I do appreciate Broadway, but I don't have that kind of patience. I've already seen Wicked. Those years are over where I'm trying to, culture my son and stuff. So I'm like, okay, here we go. And so we go inside and they sit me and Tiffany together. And like we're heads of state. People are like, how you doing it? And hi-ing and, hi-ing to her and hey to me. And all right, so we sit down. I'm like, damn. And they put us in some really good seats where like you can't get up in the middle of the show and leave. And Bernie and Jason were all the way on the other side of the theater. I don't know where they were. All I know is I had 100% of gas in my phone. Look, I tried, you all. I tried. And I had a center part wig. Look, I tilted it to a side part. Look. Tiffany was sitting right here. She was sitting right here, and I didn't want her to see. I'm falling asleep. It's an early show, like 8 o'clock, but I had done stuff earlier that day. Plus, I didn't realize I was going out that night. I wanted to mind my own business, but Tiff is in town, and she was so gracious to invite me out, but I thought we were going to zip it and do it. And she's studying, and she literally turns into a different person. She's sitting up straight. She's facing forward. All of a sudden, the dress she's wearing looks very appropriate for the occasion. I am in panty shorts and a knotted top with a tilted wig, falling asleep. 45 minutes into it, I had to cop to it. I was like, Tiffany, like, I'm really tired. Like, I have to go home. I don't want to embarrass you. I can see you're trying to chase Broadway. I don't want to be your embarrassing friend. I don't want to stay to the end. Plus, I saw this. It's really good. Do you want me to tell you how it ends? So she's like, no. Look. So I pull out my phone, and you know on Broadway you're not allowed to take out your phones. It's very uncouth. But so am I. Right? So I pull out my phone. I block it. I'm trying to block from the person next to me, and I'm texting Bernie across the way. I'm like, Bernie, I'm falling asleep. I have to go. And I don't care whether you enjoy this or not. You've got to come with me. I can't leave. You've got to come with me. And then I'm going to blame it on you, okay, Bernie? No, I'm going to say, like, you might have, the heartburn or, something like that. So he texts me back. He's like, I am so grateful. So then I'm like, perfect. I said, meet me in 32 seconds out in the lobby. And just as I'm trying to close the phone, the usher comes over and leans in and says, you're not, and the usher was shady. But you have to respect Broadway, and I don't mean to disrespect. I just didn't want to fall asleep and really disrespect. My head was swinging, like it was like I couldn't even fall asleep like this. Like literally, I had Jolly Ranchers, I had Lemon Patch Kid. Nothing was keeping me awake. So I met Bernie out there. I said goodbye to Tiffany, and we went home. In the meantime, we gotta go.